Last time on Roll for Distraction.
After locating an infernal war machine to bring back to Silvira, the party was ambushed by a group consisting of 2 large war machines and a few motorcycle-sized vehicles. The raiders wore clothing and armor with dragon motifs, indicating that they were likely members of the cult of Tiamat. The party made short work of the motorcycles and the simple cultists, but both Crassus and Umok were harpooned by the larger machines and were being dragged away as they retreated. Umok managed to save himself by casting Reduce in the vehicle pulling him, but Crassus' attacker was a powerful paladin of Tiamat, who was much more dangerous. Crassus decided that it was finally time to draw 3 cards from his deck of many lesser things. He drew the Comet, which doesn't have an immediate effect, the Knight, which spontaneously created an armored warrior loyal to him, and the Fates, which allow him to alter an event at a later time. Eventually, the party managed to catch up to the vehicle, allowing Cyrilla to cast Polymorph on the enemy paladin and turn them into a turtle. The party then used the scroll of teleportation that Silvira gave them to return to the basement in Candlekeep with a few captured war machines and their polymorphed paladin prisoner.
Hello, everyone. It is episode 15. It is episode 15 of the show.
Yep.
The show that you're watching or listening to if you're only using your ears.
Thank you for sticking
Somehow
around
we are
for 15 episodes.
still doing this.
Halfway to 30.
Yo.
For all 15 of you that are out there, 15 viewers for 15 episodes.
Yep.
Woo!
We thank you, and we love you.
Well, you all know what we did last time. You got back.
Get up, Dewey.
I'm not reading the recap, I already did it. So, we're in the room, and Silvira runs into the room. Oh, thank God, you're there. Okay. Whew.
We brought you presents.
Do you like
That's a big one.
our cars?
Those are big.
3 of them.
Big or go home.
Zidrus is going to pop up out of the car, look over at the knight who is suddenly with us now because Colin drew the knight card from the deck of many things. And I'm going to go,
He did.
who are you?
I'm Zenith.
Got
I'm a
it.
knight sworn to the
Whether
I'm a
I
knight
wanted it or
sworn to-
not, I'm here.
Whether I wanted it or not, I seem to have stepped into a skirmish in Avernus.
Okay, we'll come back to that.
They're bald and they're blue skin.
Hey, Silvira, this turtle, and I point at Sorella holding the turtle. This turtle is actually a polymorphed paladin of Tiamat. Can we get a jail cell or something?
What the fuck happened?
A lot.
A lot
I
of
sent you to
things.
get me a truck. What happened?
There weren't any for sale.
So we stole one.
No.
Shit got real, yo.
No, we tried to find an abandoned one and we were attacked.
We borrowed it without the intention of
We
returning
borrowed it from
We
dead people.
tactically acquired.
Actually.
Morkier was like, okay, here, put it on the ground. It's in a sphere.
You used Odaluke's sphere
Yep.
again?
Like, we'll deal with that later.
Okay.
Okay. We have an hour now instead of however long it's been since that happened.
There's probably like 20 minutes left.
Oh, it's not too bad, but, I'd rather not accidentally drop the turtle and then have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we had him on the ropes. I say covered in blood. Most of it my own.
Weren't you dying?
You didn't.
Weren't you dying?
You did not.
I know.
You very much did not.
Yeah, but we have Silvira and Morkier here. We could take him.
That's
I
fair.
got harpooned and then dragged for several kilometers.
It was like 100
He did
feet.
say-
It was like maybe 200 feet, but whatever.
What felt like several kilometers.
By the way,
Sweat chilling.
audience, Gerard is eating right now, so you're very welcome for me sparing you from these noises.
No, you gotta put
Leave,
them in.
leave a
them in.
like to thank me.
Turtle paladin in the bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, big truck, very big. Not what I was expecting.
Is it
We
gonna
actually
fit?
got 3.
3?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 more inside.
They've been reduced. You'll want to pull them out there before they cease to be reduced.
Reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Just an FYI, you might want to clean the inside off before you use it of one of them.
Yeah.
Hose it down a bit.
There's a lot
Why?
of-
What
Let's
happened?
just say something happened.
If you have a mask, I would recommend putting it on before looking at it.
I can just prestidigitation
Oh, well, yeah,
it,
we
but
can magically clean. Yes, that's not the hard part.
you've only been gone like an hour.
It was a long hour.
It felt. Let me tell you, it felt like about 4 weeks.
It
Yeah.
felt like several kilometers.
The past 3 episodes have taken at most
A day. Anyway, I'll go up to her and be like, "Here's your change."
How do you have change?
Well, there were no cars. There were no war machines to buy, so we bought information, which is a lot cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
So how many are in here?
A lot.
All but 3.
Most of them?
All but 4. You put one into one of the things.
True, right. I did
yeah.
spend one more trying to start up a dead war machine, so there's 96 in there.
Hey, what's the exchange rate of soul coin to gold?
What's the value of a soul?
Oh, that's
What's the
deep.
worth of a single human life?
Depends
least
on
like 1
the.
billion.
I don't know. What is the price of a life?
Buy my
Segue.
Whoa!
Buy my book.
Buy my book.
So what do we win for beating this quest?
Beating.
We did extra credit.
You did a lot of extra credit.
9th level true polymorph. Make him a turtle forever.
No.
I can't do that. I can provide you some magic items or money in exchange for the extra stuff.
Yeah, well, we could figure
And
it
that
out.
you didn't spend really any of the money I meant for you to use.
We could figure it out. We can hang out in the city for. Well, we need at least a day
Yes,
to
please.
recuperate.
I would like to take a nap. A long nap.
Can we
That's
figure out
fair.
a more permanent
Please.
solution for our turtle here?
Yes,
more
we
your
have-
spell will wear off
We
at some
have
point.
some anti-magic
It's a cell, yeah.
cells that they can be put in. Morkior, if you'd be so kind as to just get them there and have some of the other people take care of it. Yeah, I'll do. I got you.
Crassus is just gonna look at Umak and just start heading to the door and just be like, I need a rest too, as like bits of blood are just dripping out of his fucking chest.
Ugh.
Yeah, a couple, like 2 of you were unconscious, and
he's
2
just-
of you were below
He's just
half.
leaving like a trail.
2 of you were impaled. Do we want to do our long rest and then regroup tomorrow?
Yeah, all of you
Yes.
take care of a rest, and I'll try and sort out a payment for this, because this is more than I expected. There is also 6 of you now. Who dat?
Yeah, seriously, who the fuck are
Oh,
you?
that-
I saw Crassus pull out that deck of things, and then that guy just popped out.
You
of nowhere.
used the deck?
3 times.
Ugh.
I'll sit in the night. Well, you helped us out, so guess you're staying with us for the evening. Come on, we'll show you where we've been living.
I'm staying with Crassus forever. I'm sworn to defend Crassus's life at the expense of my own.
I shall stand by his bedside every night and tuck him into bed and tell him bedtime stories.
Saves me from defending him, I guess. Let's go. Because I tried to defend him and I got almost cut in half, so.
Well, perhaps.
That's because you're a
and
squishy
this
wizard.
is my professional opinion.
She
You
wizard.
should not have been in the front while wearing clothes and not armor.
I am technically wearing studded leather armor.
Not enough.
Perhaps you should.
My man's
Get
2
good.
hours old and he's fucking roasting you. How do you feel?
Listen, I killed the driver of the truck. It was very important. It was very helpful. It was worth it. I knew
It
you
was
were all
very
right behind
messy.
me. All right, I guess we just have this like semi-sentient knight with us.
No.
Yeah.
They're a
Are we
person.
not-
They're a full
I know,
person.
but like they don't seem to have full free will, so it's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird,
They do.
but like, do they?
In everything but one area.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
He's
the way the
choosing to
card
serve
works
Crassus.
is they feel compelled as if it is their ultimate fate that they are a knight sworn to whoever pulls said card.
Anyway, we arrive at our beds and sleep.
You are all level 8. We took care of that in post.
In
Or
pre.
pre-production, I suppose, for this episode.
Yeah.
Good fucking pre,
Pre-production.
dude. We should all announce like what we gained from leveling up.
Yes.
I learned greater invisibility and confusion.
I learned catnap.
Great weapon master and magic circle.
Up to Macan.
My Destroy Undead kills things that are CR 1 or less now, and I also have Potent Spellcasting, which allows me to add my Wisdom modifier to my cantrips. I also have, 1 extra spell, and I have 2 4th level spell slots now.
And then 'tis the morning.
Da, 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 da.
Cock-a-doodle-doo!
And I guess now that it's morning, we'll
Yes.
Well, first we should radio probably another update to Celise. Yeah.
Yes.
Do you want to do your code again, Colin? I know we're in the mansion, but maybe just like deliver a clearer message in Giant or something.
What was the code I said last time?
You just updated her right before we left the market.
Narwhal bacons at midnight. That's the code.
So I would just let her know that, like, hey, we've returned to Candlekeep. We needed to rest, so we've kind of lost track of the objective.
Cool. Have I told you guys? I don't think I've actually told you guys what my actual objective is.
I don't think you've ever told us in character what Crassus's purpose in Candlekeep is, no.
I don't think most of them don't know you're a changeling.
Unspeakable violence.
No, we don't know that yet.
You said in coded message to Celise that the target of your investigation, aka the Order of the Gauntlet, was in Avernus. Only you know that that's the target of your investigation, so that was a good code.
Okay.
But otherwise, it hasn't really come up. None of us really know
if
why
this
you
would like
came
to
to
be
Candlekeep.
a Crassus lore dump episode,
Yo,
That's
let's
cool.
do it.
I mean, Zidrus is like already sus that he's not a Dragonborn, but doesn't really know what a changeling is to prove him wrong.
We're doing Crassus's loyalty mission today.
no.
Crassus's loyalty mission, where he goes off into the forest by himself to kill a wolf.
I don't get it.
He'd gain a level if he kills the
Oh.
next encounter he's in by himself. If he wins the next encounter alone.
He walks out. We walk out of the out of like our tower that we sleep in. Walk out the front door. He goes, squirrel.
It has to be something that attacks you.
Damn.
You can't.
Yeah, it has to be something that's hostile.
Crassus Fight Club. Crassus Fight Club. We all fight Crassus.
Yeah, what if I just
101.
box him and he
No.
knocks me out? Does that count?
I don't know. I think technically it does, but I don't know if you have to kill
Crassus
them.
would definitely beat
Do
me
you
in boxing.
have to kill it? You have to kill it, or do you have to just reduce it to 0?
I don't know.
If you single-handedly defeat the
Defeat.
next hostile monster or group of monsters.
I'm from the
encounter.
Shadowfell.
So-
I'm kind of a monster.
Here's the thing. It does specify monster, which is weird.
I can cast Summon Shadow Spawn.
I think that it should be worded to say
And I'm pretty sure even in a fair fight, Crassus
John?
can beat the Shadow Spawn.
yes,
I have an idea.
yeah,
I hate when you do that.
Oh, great.
That imp is still hostile to me.
it is.
We have an
but
imp
where
in a
is it?
jar from an earlier quest.
Thoradin has it.
Does he?
You're just gonna fucking smush
Yeah,
it?
Does
we
he?
gave it to Thoradin.
He may have since shipped it off to another researcher. It was a long time ago.
Okay, I think first thing, everyone wants to know why the fuck this knight is here.
Yes.
Yes.
I want to know who's barking.
I can't help that.
Hello, Mr. Knight. Were you an actual person, or did you just become into being after drawing the card?
What are you talking about? I'm here to help Crassus on whatever it is that they're doing.
Were you born?
Or
Did you come out of a mother? What happened before you were in Avernus with us? Where were you?
I was journeying to get to Crassus.
Cool.
But you just appeared before Crassus.
Well, I found a spell scroll.
That's how it works.
What kind of spell scroll?
Teleport.
You know?
Plane shift.
Makes sense.
Let's pause for a moment. This person doesn't know that they're drawn here by the deck.
Yeah, let's not like give them a mental breakdown. Let's not ruin this for this guy.
We're about to psychologically
Okay,
torture
so
him.
this man was not just created for the purpose
No,
of the deck.
this
he
is a
was
person.
an actual person.
This is an actual person.
Wow.
What is my
Um,
purpose in life?
You protect Crassus.
You pass butter.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Anyway, let's go talk to Silvira, see if she has any payment, and then or any other updates, and then head down to interrogate Mr. Man, Mr. Turtle.
Sounds good.
Silvira first.
Yeah.
You go to her basement there, and all three of them are out, and the motorcycle is up on a table, half disassembled. She's like, they all work. They all work.
Yes, they were driven toward us at high speed moments before we killed their owners.
Can I walk over to the medium-sized one and stick my head inside of it.
It's clean.
I'll just look at Clark and be like, "It's clean."
Oh, it's clean, all right. It's
How
clean.
bad was it?
Silvira's like, it's clean.
Umak, apologize. Apologize for the mess you made.
I was dragged. I apologize for nothing. For several kilometers, I was dragged.
Again, maybe 150 feet.
I was falling for 30 minutes.
Seconds.
I was basically dead. I mean,
But did
look,
you die?
See, I'm dead. Yes, physically or mentally.
People die when they are killed.
People die when you kill them.
Okay, so payment. Let's work that out. Do you want gold or items?
You know, the last couple of gigs have been pretty dry on the gold.
Yeah, you are right there.
And Clark has about $6 to his name.
I have I got 9 silver and 8 gold. What if I want items? What if they're good items?
Why, so you can bet them again? Do you want money or stuff?
I will vote money.
Yes.
Let's make it a vote.
Cash.
I vote money.
That's 3 for cash. Democracy says cash. Here's 1,000 gold each. So
Nice.
five
Each? Shit.
Each, wouldn't it be 6?
No.
Only for the people she hired, not for the random dude who turned up halfway through.
Next job will account for that. I don't know who this man is.
Woo, $1,000. I'm gonna go bet it at the casino.
Oh, sir.
Now that we have a shit ton of money, Umak, what kind of armor are you wearing?
Obligatory shopping episode.
Let's see. Armor. I am wearing. Hold on. Let me write the right tab. I'm wearing the armor of gleaming chainmail.
Chainmail, okay. Do we want to upgrade Umak to plate?
Oh, let's do that.
Problem is, plate armor costs 1,500 gold, which is a lot.
Okay, so then I have 1,424.
Oh, okay. I'll just give you 200 gold from the party fund, and so that you're not totally broke.
Okay, sure. So you go to a shop, you give them money, you get your measurements. They say it's going to take 5 days. So you're going to have 5 days downtime where everyone's going to have 5 days to do their shit because it's going to take 5 days to make his armor.
I'll buy 2 units of familiar juice.
Okay, two units of familiar juice. Cirilla, what would you like to do? Do you have studded leather armor? Are you up on that?
I've got leather armor, yeah. I don't know if that's...
Leather or studded leather? Because studded
It just
leather's
said-
better.
I just... can't speak. Just says lead... Give me a second.
Red leather,
It
yellow
just
leather.
says
Red leather,
leather.
yellow leather.
So I'm assuming it's just plain. So if I can upgrade, yeah, why not?
Let's say 40 and you turn in your old one.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
fine.
it's a trade-in value.
It says here that half plate is the best of the medium armors.
Correct.
It is.
So upgrading from breastplate to half plate, Gerard, would make your AC 1 higher, but would give you disadvantage on stealth.
You're acting like I've done stealth.
I'm just letting you know.
Me and Gerard will both walk up to the blacksmith. How would you like 2 half plates?
Are you saying you'd like another set of full plate, but in a weird way, or 2 sets of half plate?
Two
2
sets of half plate.
Okay. Clark's is going to be quicker because he's already got the
Breastplate.
breastplate.
We already got his measurements.
I got some scale mail that I can trade in as well.
Sure. Crassus, with the scale mail, 710.
How about 650?
How about 750?
How about 700?
Fine.
And if you're letting Gerard keep his breastplate, a breastplate costs 400 and half plate costs 750. So
Yeah, the difference, 350.
Tree fitty. Sounds good.
Alright, I'll have 2 of my apprentices take your measurements.
A T-pose
Great.
for measurements.
Great. Lovely.
Can I keep the mail till
Yes.
my armor's ordered? Cool.
Apprentices, sort, go.
He just throws like Pokeballs out. He just throws Pokeballs out. He's like, "Go, apprentices!
I choose you. Use measurement.
Apprentice.
Oh my god, apprentice is evolving. Congratulations, your apprentice evolved into journeyman blacksmith. Journeyman blacksmith.
Okay.
We should do our interrogation. That would be like the next major scene we need to take care of.
Right. We're gonna go interrogate a dickhead. I mean a paladin. I mean a blackguard. Whatever the fuck he's called.
Dragon Man.
We're in the jail.
You go there and Morkior is actually there. He's like,
Hello.
ugh.
Hi.
Hi.
He doesn't want to talk.
Yeah?
Did you use your guns?
I tried
have guns.
killing him and bringing him back. Didn't work.
Oh.
Didn't care.
That sounds expensive.
It's not too bad. You do it like once or twice. It's okay.
Alright, well, we'll have to get creative. Hey, Clark.
Me.
Can
hello.
you... Is Zone of Truth on the cleric spell list?
Yes,
It is.
We can say that you prepared that today,
Because you
expecting
knew
this
you were
to
going
be
to do an interrogation.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Well, where is Zone of Truth?
Second
Where
level.
is
Level,
it? Second
level 2
level.
starts with Z.
Wow! I prepared Zone of Truth for today. What a coincidence!
So, okay, so we'll go up to the cell, like the cell door. I assume they have him, like, in shackles, unarmored, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
They're wearing a shirt and pants.
What's this
they're-
dude look like? I think we only saw him in armor, so...
They look like a half elf.
Okay.
Maybe half drow.
Okay. Well, I'll come up to the cell and say, hello again.
Hello there.
Nothing.
Look, we don't have to, we don't have to be rough. It's not required.
But it is preferred.
I have another suggestion. Does anyone here know Charm Person?
I know detect thoughts, which is
I'm
almost as
pretty
good.
sure I know Charm Person. I lied, I don't.
She.
I have catapult.
Anyway, I'll say to him, look, I don't know that they're ever going to let you out of here. I'm not in charge of this prison. But tell us some useful information, something that could help us out. And I'm sure they'll treat you better. There are some nicer cells than this. They can get you some food, a blanket.
They look up lowly towards, because they're like chained to a wall.
Yeah, we can get you out of those
They look
chains,
up
treat you like a human being, or an elf.
At Zid and spit onto the floor in front of you.
Alright,
Oh, he didn't actually spit on you. That's nice.
very loyal, very loyal. I respect it.
Lightning bolt. No.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with detect thoughts. I need to pull that up and remind myself how the fuck that works. Without any roll, John, I can initially learn the surface level thoughts of the creature. What is most on its mind in that moment?
On the surface of its mind, you are getting just a repeating prayer praising Tiamat and the destruction of the world and a new world order. And yeah, that just over and over again.
I will attempt to probe deeper. He must make a wisdom saving throw.
11!
So it failed, so I gain insight into its reasoning, if any. I don't really know what that means. Its emotional state, how's he feeling?
Angry.
Fair. And something that looms large in its mind, such as something it worries over, loves, or hates.
Tiamat.
Okay.
I'm reading things for once. I have a spell called Fast Friends, which I just conveniently had prepared as well.
Wild.
Fast Friends. When you cast a spell, choose one humanoid within range that you can see or hear you, and then can understand you. The creature must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become charmed by you for the duration. While the creature is charmed in this way, it undertakes to perform any services or activities you ask of it in a friendly manner to the best of its ability.
11. It fails.
It fails.
Okay.
It is charmed. It is friendly towards me. Hello, friend. Can you tell us your plans with Tiamat? Or whatever plans you may be concocting so that I may better know them?
Of course, brother.
Yeah, hello. Praise,
Yes, praise Tiamat. Very good.
Yes.
The plan is they're going to try and acquire the Eye of Vecna, and they're building up an
Ooh.
army, and they're going to open a portal, and they're going to invade the material plane.
Of course. Who currently has the Eye of Vecna? Just so I know.
Some heist band that stole it.
And you wouldn't happen to have, like, any sort of
It's a
idea
bit-
where this heist band
look,
is?
They just gave us this information, like, days ago.
Ask him if anyone else is after it, because we know there are multiple potential buyers.
Do you know if there's any other potential parties that could be getting in the way of acquiring the Eye of Vecna?
Oh, yeah, certainly. I mean, like, the person we stole it from is certainly that. Well, we didn't steal it. The person that it was stolen from.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the Order of the Gauntlet as well. They've been a real pain in the ass since that new guy since that new guy started running it about 20 years ago.
The new guy.
Is that a reference so we're supposed to know?
That's Joram.
Oh, fuck that guy.
I'm pretty sure Joram has been running it for more than 20 years.
The Death Curse was only 20 years ago.
Yeah, he wasn't running it until after that. Anyway, it's in the lore recap video, everyone.
Anyone else other than the Order of the Gauntlet and the person you stole it from?
I mean, probably anyone that's after. Look, there's some people that probably want it just because it's a cool artifact to have. Some people like weird shit, man. You know.
True.
How long does this spell last? How long does this
1
spell last?
hour.
Oh,
Yeah, we got a lot of questions,
Or-
John. We got a lot more things to talk about. Ask him how significant this buildup of force is.
How big is the force again? The invasion force?
Oh, it's probably the biggest since the last time.
What's an approximate number?
15,000?
It's an army.
He said 50. Guys, he said 15,000.
I'm doing math in my hands. I'm like, I can handle like 3. Like,
Yeah.
15,000
Where's
total. That
Scroll?
includes all.
yeah,
And
that's
what
like
is,
foot soldiers
all
and
units.
paladins
So some
and
of-
dragons.
So some of those are bigger and more dangerous than others. Like, probably dozens of like adult and ancient dragons.
Did he mention where the portal they were trying to open the portal to?
I
or
mean,
from?
they're planning on hitting a few different spots. They want to just hit all the major cities on the coast and take out any.
Oh, they're gonna open
real
multiple
resistance.
portals.
Yeah, they're talking about like just hitting major points and taking out resistance. Anywhere the Gauntlet's got major bases is a target.
And which portal would you say that our Lord Tiamat would be coming out of?
Probably over Baldur's Gate.
It's always Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
It's always Baldur's
Stay away
Gate. You gotta hit Baldur's Gate first. It's the biggest one.
And what exactly is the nightmare worst case scenario with this plan? Has that been discussed?
I mean, worst case scenario is that someone manages to kill Tiamat, but that's really probably not
Well.
going to happen.
Realistically.
Huh.
Someone could
Realistically.
take out Archon or any of his lieutenants. There's a rather large munitions depot. They've opted this time, instead of using like archers, to get powder weapons. So, if you took out the munition dump, that'd probably set them back a while.
And where is this munitions dump again?
Oh, it's in Hell. It's in Avernus.
Where's the biggest, most important one?
It's like in Tiamat's Horde.
Ah, so close to our Lord, right?
Yeah.
So she may graciously watch over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's like the main attack, is it's going to come with Tiamat and like 5,000...
Tiamat just has Tiamat with guns strapped to her.
No, they're not giving her a cat. She could just breathe, man. It's good. It's better.
She's perfect. You can't make her any better, of course. Do Arcan and his lieutenants frequent any places outside of the immediate territory at any time where they might be vulnerable?
I repeat.
The only place they really go outside of there is like the Wandering Emporium, or Archon like plane hops looking for powerful items and possible allies. He's trying to like grab all the different like sporadic bits of the cult and material plane and bring them into one place. So rather than having like a big spread of power all over the place and in the shadows, he wants to make a big army, carve out like an area where they can exist on the material plane, and then just conquer around in that area, like just sort of like chain out from there.
Okay, that might be something to look into. Maybe try to find a smaller cell or something we can learn there. Anybody got any ideas for questions? How big is Archon's dick?
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Who are the forces that Archon and the leadership are most worried about currently?
Probably the Gauntlet. I mean, they have the next largest. They have like the largest army on the plane.
I'll whisper over to Crassus. I go, I know you don't really like them, but we may have to talk to them at some point.
I mean, they have like training on Avernus. Like they go into there to train. Like we've not fought with them, but like fought against the same thing. Like they're like I've seen them fighting alongside devils against demons in there. There's something weird going on with them.
The Order's been fighting allied with devils?
Enemy of my enemy, man. Lawful begets lawful.
Yeah, still, that's usually not their MO. They're supposed to be anti-hell. That is sus.
As they should.
Do you know if they have a plan for the Eye of Vecna?
Archon?
Yeah. If he ever gets it.
Is he gonna use it?
He's gonna put it in and try and like become a hybrid of himself and Vecna.
Does he understand the inherent risk of that?
He has he does. He could also be getting it to give to one of his lieutenants. They don't really give us the details, just kind of like broad strokes. It's like both of them working together, but in different people, could still be better than not having it. So that's probably, like, is there anything else you're trying to get out of this guy?
Ideas.
I'm out.
Morkier's like, I've been down here for 4 hours, beating the shit out of this guy, trying to get information. Why didn't you say you could do that?
You got any questions you want to ask him?
What do you know about the Infernal War Machines? And he's like, I mean, fuck you. It's because you didn't cast it on him. So, it's like,
What do you know about the Infernal War Machines?
oh yeah, they're pretty cool. I like them.
I like the big truck that runs over the little truck.
Yeah, I'm not super great with the mechanics of it, but we had a couple mechanics with us, but they're dead now. Yesterday was weird. I don't know why we were doing that.
Were you just on patrol yesterday, or were you on like a specific mission?
Oh, we were just on patrol. Like, we were going to see what was up with that broken down truck, and then there was a wall of fire, and it all just went to hell. We don't know what happened. We weren't expecting a fight there. We kind of just thought some people were working on a truck.
Oops.
Well, I mean, I don't really feel bad about it. Well, anyway, I'll turn to Morkier and be like, all right, well, I think that's all we're gonna get for now. But if you think of anything else, if you're Severa, think of anything else, let us know. We can come back.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, we're probably just gonna end up turning him over to the Order of the Gauntlet, or he'll just be executed here.
Yeah, we have some time. We'll be here for a few days at least. So.
Okay, yeah, we'll figure out what happens with him, and
If you need a hand with the research downstairs, let me know. I'll be around.
Yeah, I'll tomorrow.
Yeah.
I could use a hand tomorrow. We need some help. So everyone, you're gonna have 5 days of downtime. What would everyone like to do? Cirilla, we're gonna start with you.
I've been thinking about teaching Boots another trick so that he can actually come along a little more. Would anybody have any suggestions as to what he could do?
A backflip.
You taught him like retrieval last time, right?
Yeah.
Basically, fetch, like, go get me that.
Yeah.
Acrobatics.
Could we teach him to like push a button
Distract.
or pull a lever? That
Oh,
might
I think that'd be a good
unreachable?
idea. Yeah.
Okay. I believe you have polymorph.
Yes, I do. I can
So
I can
you
show him.
Yes, you can demonstrate and communicate with.
So like
wow.
animal handling at advantage.
Oh my god.
I don't even think it'd be animal
Or do you even
handling.
have to
I think it'd
roll
be
it?
persuasion at that point, because you're just talking to them.
Yeah, there is no there's no ability check for teaching, is there?
No.
Not. I think that would normally just be like an intelligence.
I think it
thing,
would just
but
be
it's
like a
Yeah.
generic intelligence. Yeah.
Poor little dude's gonna be so confused that I just turn into a cat right in front of him. Just be like,
it's gonna
Mom.
be like, what?
Hi! I can do this now.
Okay. Let's just go with persuasion, because you're just
Alright.
like you're doing charisma. You're able to communicate directly now. There's no like having to translate or figure it out.
17.
It takes you the better part of the 5 days, but just via like the hour a day of demonstrating what to do and then sort of rewarding them when you're in human form.
Mhm.
Boots understands the concept of like grab lever and then like hang to pull it, if it's as long as the weight isn't an issue.
Yeah.
All right, Clark Demonicus, what are you doing for your 5 days?
More of Clark Demonicus's street sermons. Praise the sun.
All right, give me a religion check.
Natural 1, baby.
Oh, no.
You've been away from Candlekeep for a bit, so your usuals have sort of thinned out.
Who's this crazy person yelling on the street corner? Get him!
They're like, where did you go? Like,
You
we
lost
have...
your regulars.
I went to hell.
I don't think they would like that story.
No.
That's why I rolled a natural
Yeah.
1.
That did not go well, so I'm gonna say that took 3 days for you to be like, all right, I've lost the crowd.
I go take a nap for the other 2 days.
Okay. Dejectedly takes a long nap. Okay. Crassus, what are you doing for your 5 days?
Well, first I try and see if the imp's around still.
Okay. The imp is still around.
Cool. I'm gonna go fight it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
While he's still inside of the jar.
Well, you gotta let him out for it to be a fight, I think, for the purposes of the cards, no?
I'm gonna hang around in case Colin faints, and then I'll swoop in and help out. But otherwise, I will not intervene.
Doesn't he have to be the one who?
Yeah, but if he goes unconscious,
Yeah.
then it's whatever. He's already
Right.
failed.
Right. So I'll just
But
intervene.
I will do Armor of Agathis, so when he does attack me,
That'll just kill him.
Works. Like, can you just like force it like this? Like,
I'd probably like walk up to the jar. I'm sure he's still pissed at me for putting him back in the jar.
Strike a deal with him.
Maybe shake the jar a bit. Call him a
Call him a cotton-headed Nemuggin.
I was just
Yeah.
about to say that. Oh my god.
call him an impotent imp.
Ha!
Oh
Impotent.
God.
okay, so how are you doing this? You're just like gonna
That's
piss it
what it
off
said.
and then let it out of the jar?
Is he angry and is he hostile
It
towards
is
me right
pissed.
now inside the
Yes.
jar? Okay, cool. I'm going to
Just smash him against a wall.
put the jar on the ground, and instead of the glaive, I'm gonna switch to my packed weapon to a maul, and just fuck whack-a-mole.
Please make an attack roll against
18.
Okay, that hits.
Now damage.
13.
And Imp only has 10 health.
Gain a level.
Damn.
Level 9 now.
Well,
That's how that works.
now Colin is a whole level ahead of us.
And has an NPC sworn to his service.
Somehow Colin will still manage to get knocked out first in combat every time, though.
Okay. That killed an hour.
Yeah, what are you doing with the rest of your 5 days?
For your 4 days
Cleaning up the-
and 23
Cleaning up
hours.
the fucking jar shards.
and the imp guts from the library floor.
Yeah.
The imp, it doesn't do that. It dissipates and it's back in Avernus.
That's true.
We're gonna go back to Avernus, and the imp's just gonna be like, "You motherfucker!"
No, the imp is demoted because it died and lost.
That's true. It goes back to being a
Can it
Lemure.
get demoted
What's
lower
less
than
than
an
an
imp?
A Lemure, which is just like the default
goo
goo
monsters.
monster devil that doesn't do anything.
Ew.
He's gonna be like, "You did this to me."
I guess I would just train with the knight.
Okay. Yeah, so you're just gonna like spar and train. Okay,
Some
cool.
combat maneuver practice, yeah. Just get to know each other.
Okay.
Yes.
Umak. Actually, Umak, I'm
Yeah.
gonna say that you have received some mail. There are 3
Oh.
letters for you regarding the platinum mine.
Context real quick. The quest we did right before this podcast started, you clear a platinum mine of some monsters, and in the process of that, we found the deed and took ownership of the platinum mine, and helped some people who lived in the town before the mine was defunct get back to town, and they're sort of running it, and we have a small stake in profits, basically.
We do?
Steak.
The first letter comes in, and that it is that everything is going well, and the mine should be operational within a fortnight. And that is about a month ago.
Fortnite.
Never played
The
it.
second letter comes in. It is operational, and platinum shipments are being sent out, as well as new supplies and more people coming back to the town. The third letter is in a heavier envelope
Oh no.
and sealed with a wax seal. You open it, and it is a statement of the first 2 weeks' profits from the mine.
Cool.
The party receives, including the official contract for what the party is to receive, they have a 10% stake in all platinum pulled out of the mine. You are entitled to 1/10.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ergo, we're all individually entitled to 2%, but still.
The first set of profits is 200 platinum pieces.
Okay, I'll just throw
Nice.
out party
Oh,
fund
yeah.
for now.
Get
Yeah.
20
Party
for
fun.
the party. Party gets 20.
Oh,
okay.
So that's the first 2 weeks. It's still getting production up, but
that actually makes up for the money that I gave Umok for his armor. That evens us back to where we were. Well, that doesn't answer what Umok does with his downtime, so...
you're right. That covers...
That takes him... It takes him a whole 5 days to read
That
those
covers
letters.
a little bit of time. Umok?
I'm learning how to read.
Umok has
You know
16
how to
intelligence.
read. You have a 16 intelligence. It's a fucking equivalent of like a master's degree.
I'm translating into another language. I decided to learn another language, and I'm translating in all the letters. How's that?
That could be a way to spend your downtime if you want to learn a language.
You can start learning to learn another language. That's a thing you can do. It
Okay, great.
wouldn't be done in
Oh.
5 days, but you can start learning another language.
Does anyone speak Abyssal? it's like the only one Abyssal.
No, I speak Infernal.
I might. Nope. I speak Celestial, Common, Draconic, Giant, and Infernal.
Yeah, we can't talk to demons if you want to learn how to talk to demons.
Cool.
Great, I'll do that.
Okay, so you're going to start learning Abyssal. I need to see how long it takes to learn Abyssal. Where
It's in
is
Xanathars.
Xanathars, yeah.
Receiving training in a language or tool typically takes at least 10 work weeks. This time is reduced by a number of work weeks equal to the character's intelligence modifier.
So,
7.
it's reduced by 3, so it takes you 7 weeks. This is 1 week. So you're 1/7 of the way through learning work weeks. So that's 5-day weeks. We're doing...
work week. So great.
And training, it says here training costs 25 gold per work week.
In this case, you are smart enough and able to learn from books, so I'm going to say no, it does not cost you anything, it's just going to be time. So you are 1/7, you know 1/7 of Abyssal.
Cool.
So you will know 1 in 7 words in Abyssal when that comes up.
Or do we want to do it like in order where it's like the most basic 7th of all words in Abyssal, where like he knows like hello,
yeah.
goodbye,
Here's the thing, he knows hello, goodbye, colors, numbers, how to ask where the bathroom is.
Basic
2-year-old.
conversational Abyssal.
And curse words.
No.
At least one curse word.
In Abyssal, that is actually basic language.
He knows how to say fuck in
All right.
Abyssal.
It
One
was
of
the
them.
one word I needed to learn.
Zid, you are up.
Okay,
What is your 5 days of downtime?
I think I'll just do what I said what I was going to do with Morcure and actually help them build do their research. And because I'm also somewhat genuinely curious how the Infernal War Machines work. Maybe I can find a weakness in them. That would be a cool outcome.
So the 3 of you are going to do research on them. I'm going to say with your combined intelligences and expertise, you do begin the process of figuring out how to make an arcane engine that runs on spell slots instead of souls.
Alright, so fueling it on like pure mana instead of...
You're fueling it on spell slots. And different vehicles will have a different miles per slot.
Sure, yes.
And level.
Right.
So like...
Yes, like
first...
a second would get you twice as many miles, yes.
Yep.
I assume we haven't finished building it yet, and if we have, there's
no,
only
God,
one.
no.
I can't
This is
take it
going to
with
take...
me, but hey.
It's going to take weeks and months, maybe
We got the
years to
theory
do a
down, I
prototype.
guess.
It'll probably take like months to get weeks to get a prototype working, and then years to implement, because that's how it's slow going. Progress marches on.
And then at the end of the week, something happens.
And then at the end of the week,
people get armor, and then something
everyone
happens.
picks up your armor. So the 3 of you that have armor pick that up.
Nice.
And at the end of your week, Thoradin comes to you. Well, we'll say he comes to you at like day 4, saying, a person's going to be getting here tomorrow to give you another job. They're not actually with Candlekeep. They're an old associate of mine, and they work pretty far from here. They own a research facility / junkyard quite a ways out. It'll take you a bit to get there, but it'll be worth doing.
Have they said what they need help with?
They need an adventuring group to acquire something from somewhere or someone. They are being a bit vague.
How vague?
They're being a bit vague about it. They're an old friend of mine, Coyote. Known him a long time.
Wile E. Coyote? Super genius?
No, it's Goblin. Super genius, yes. Goblin Coyote. A goblin named Coyote.
Okay.
Alright.
They have their agent coming here to meet you, and then you're going to go from here to where you're going, and then you have to deliver it to his facility.
Alright,
Nice.
well, suppose we'll hear them out when they get here.
Aye. Tomorrow morning, they should be here.
And next time on Game Grumps.
Well, if you're enjoying the show, feel free to hit that thumbs up, maybe that notification bell, leave us a comment. We do check those. We look forward to hearing from you guys, and let us know what you think. You want to be notified, like I said, hit the bell. And not only are we doing D&D, but most of these other chuckleheads have been doing some Let's Plays for Pokemon. I haven't hopped in on any of those, but who knows, that'll maybe be in the future. And check us out on social media. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.